artist and sculptor. Now he's here with some of his beautiful art pieces that I can't wait to show to you guys. Welcome. Good to have you here, Mr. Ekele.
Good morning.
I met you earlier this morning and I said, I love your neck piece. What is that? What are those? What are those?
This is made of camel teeth.
Camel teeth?
Yeah.
Really? Wow, they're that big. Interesting. Where'd you get that from? Nigeria here?
Kotsi Nike Gallery.
Oh, Nike Art Gallery. That's fantastic. Well, good to see you representing art, even in style. That's
nice
very beautiful. Good to have you here, Kenneth. Now, your art, first off, I always like to ask our artists to define their art because it's very different coming from the artist himself. There's a different way you perceive it and want people to also see. So how would you define your art?
For me, art is your expressing your innermost feeling through different medium.
And for you, your medium is, well, this is it's a mix between sculpting and welding.
Yeah.
And all of that. What's the name, the one wholesome name for this kind of expression?
Well, I have like two medium, yeah. I have the metal, then the scrap. Most of my jobs are scrap metals too.
Scrap metal art.
Yeah.
Fantastic, beautiful. So we're going to start by showing one by one, and you're going to tell us what they're all called individually. Okay. I want to start with that African warrior right next to you there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's from Zamunda or Wakanda or wherever, but it looks exquisite. It is beautiful. The shield, the spear. What is it called and what inspired it exactly?
Well, this is all about the Zulu warrior.
Ah, it had to be South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa. So the first and foremost, I studied the Zulu warrior. Why are they are like the soldiers, and they have this boldness in them. So that was all about this.
Very interesting, very beautiful. You have to go into these cultures to study them before you're inspired, or you're inspired by the culture itself before you start to make these sculptures.
First and foremost, I got inspired by the culture. Then the next thing that comes to my mind is the material that I will use. Create it out.
Okay. Speaking of material, now those are strips of iron put together, very nicely wrapped around each other. But here I have this, what's this, a kudu or an antelope?
This is an antelope.
Antelope.
Yeah.
Very beautifully made. There's something inside of it. If I can reach inside right now, there's a little ball inside of it.
It's not like telling the story that, yes, everybody has what they have inside of them. And if they don't say it out,
you would never know.
You will never know.
Exactly.
So that's the inspiration behind it.
It's beautiful. And even without you saying, that's kind of like what comes to mind once you see it. If we can zoom in on that one, I don't know if the viewers can actually see the little thing inside of the sculpture. Now, these are little iron pieces that are... How long did it take you to do this? And how did you get the sinew and muscle? It's very real.
Well, first and foremost, the material is called binding wire.
Binding wire, okay.
Binding wire. So you cut them pieces, there you start bending them to get those flow. So it's just like modeling.
Okay, okay.
You build, like this one, I built it directly. So it's not like we have when you have a mold, you're working inside the mold. Yeah. But this one is just working directly.
Directly, because you can't. If you had to work on a mold, you'd have the mold would still be there because you're trapping it in.
You have the mold. Then after welding, you can separate. But this one is not like that. This one you know. Okay, this is. I want to build an animal. You have the skeletal structure first. You start building with the binding wire.
Oh, it's very interesting. I must say it again, that you're able to sculpt the actual muscle form and all. I don't know if they can appreciate it as much as I'm appreciating it now. It's definitive, very defined. When you're looking at it from a 3D perspective, it's almost perfect. It is perfect. You can't manage this kind of expression without the ability to weld, however. Yeah. So was that something you had to learn separately from the art, or which one came first, the ability to weld or the ability to sculpt?
The sculpt came first, because I would just say the both of them came because in my first year, as you're welding, you're sculpting. And since you're going as a sculptor, you have it at the back of your mind, you're going to weld.
Okay.
So they go.
Did you learn this art, or is it something that's just natural?
One is an inbuilt. Then I graduated from Federal Polytechnic, Awuche.
Okay.
That's where I studied sculpture.
That's beautiful. Terrible roads, by the way, but great. Let's talk about the scrap piece from the other side with the butterflies. I don't know, it reminds me of Big Brother. Am I correct to think that that's an eye? It is an eye.
Yeah.
It is. It's kind of like looking over everything, monitoring all of us. It's like a Big Brother sense.
That's That's a big story.
Let's tell us, please.
The title is in the Western region is Onwotoji Mituri. Then in the
Can you translate that?
Yeah. So in English, it's what my eyes have seen. It's a day-to-day activity of every man. But you're like some got it from the child. As they're growing up, they are getting it freely. Why some? Like me, I was born in the ghetto. I was born in the Jegule. So the lifestyle in the Jegule is different from the lifestyle in the highland. So like if you look at it very well, there's this generator.
Yes.
Light power failure.
Exactly.
Then you have this earth pan.
Yes.
And the earth pan signifies, when I was growing up, there's this daily job we used to do.
To get little money
to keep the life going.
And that was what was used.
So that was what gave me that inspiration. When I can work with this earth pan, how do I go about it? Then the butterfly. When it's rosy, people come around you. You have different people come around you. That signifies the butterfly.
That's a big story. You are correct. It's very beautiful. I love it.
Thank you very much.
That piece would cost like how much?
Which of them?
The Big Brother, the Ujumitiri.
That goes for 500.
That's beautiful, man. How long did it take you to put together?
A month.
Wow, that's beautiful. Every single thing you brought with you here today is beautiful. Even the guitar playing Northerner. Am I correct?
Yeah, Goje player.
Goje player. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Everything is just exquisitely put together, exquisitely done. And your art is just in itself its own expression. It needs very little stories.
Yeah.
You just can't tell what it is, what it means. And I must say that you're a brilliant artist.
Thank you very much.
And it's grand having you here. We're looking forward to an exhibition sometime soon?
Yeah. Really
fantastic. Soon. Well, we can't wait. Please let us be the first people that are invited because we'd like to come and see the show.
There's no problem, sir.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Do stay tuned. We've got more coming your way here on Wake Up Nigeria. That's it for Art Display. We'll be back.